Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play GeoGuessr. It is Thursday, September American Interiors Challenge. This is number 24. I'm trying something a little bit different today. I am actually leaning back in the chair. Normally I am pressed forward, but my shoulder has been killing me the last couple of days. So if the sound is a little bit different today, that's why. Based on how much post-processing I do, you probably won't even notice. We're in a hardware store. That much is true. Craftsman, so we're likely in Sears. Probably a Sears appliance store. The Norwalk Theater. Lots of Norwalks, unfortunately. There's a Key Bank. Could be Ohio. This is definitely not the softer side of Sears. This is more the Robux side of Sears. We're not on the street, so this is legitimate. David Livingston, I presume. Prospect Road. And Maine? There's key banks all over the place, too. I mean, there's nothing to say that this is Norwalk, Ohio. But, oh, that looks like an Ohio plate, though. There's front plates. Hell, let's try it out. What's it hurt, right? Take a couple seconds to check. Norwalk, Ohio's up in this region. There it is. I've never actually been in Norwalk. I've driven through it. I've been US 20 through it. I've also taken, this is a turnpike, right? I've taken the turnpike past it. I've taken exit 250 before because where did the Fireland Symphony play? I don't know. It's somewhere on 250. I played in the Symphony up there at one point. Anyway, that's Milan, or Milan, as they say in Ohio. I'm assuming this is Main Street. It is. And Prospect, huh? There's Pleasant Street. Linwood, Forest, something unlabeled. Woodlawn, Rosedale. Alright, let's zoom in and see what that unlabeled one is. It's Prospect. It's a Sears store. Crazy. You're gonna dock me a point when I knew in seconds where we were? You dirty... Okay. Appear to be in Utah. Helper, Utah. Jet puffed. Oh my god, I love a good marshmallow. Not gonna lie. This looks like an old town grocery store. Utah Horizon, welcome here. Alright, so we're in Utah. Is there a city called Helper? Don't know. Boy, that's like the most Utah parking lot you've ever seen, huh? Workman's Market in Utah. Quite likely in Helper, Utah. I don't think I'm going to get anything better than that. Workman's Market in Helper, Utah. It's not a lot of, you know, like, towns in Utah. I mean, there's a lot of towns, but not big ones. But then again, this looks like a small town store. Tough to say. That's Idaho. How about Utah? Is there a Helper, Utah? There's a Heber. Let's double check the shirt. Definitely Helper. We need to be a little more systematic about this. There's the border. Do a sweep. There's just a lake town not too long ago. Oh, that's the other border. Alright, that's about the end of where we saw. Hennifer is not Helper. Okay, that's the other border. Along I-80 at all? I really want it to be Heber. It's not, but I want it to be. It's the border again. It's Dinosaur, Colorado, probably my favorite place on Earth. Never been. But it's named Dinosaur. How bad could it be? Here's Helper. That's why you gotta do your sweep. What am I looking at? Workman's, that's right. Let's go outside. Alright, there is a street here. I got a US 6 sign. US 6 go through Helper? It does. Swift Shop and Stop. Ron's Meats, Workman's Market. We're kind of by the door. This is going to dock me a point every time today, apparently. That's alright, I have ginger ale, I shall imbibe. Big fan of ginger ale. Doctor's office. That is a tremendous clue. I just can't read it. It looks like an MI, but then it gets all funky. Wow, that's a shame. Watching some HGTV. Other television channels are available. Alright, we got, well, anything we can get out of this? No. We do appear to be in an eye doctor's office, though. Hey, lady, where are you? You can see this plaque. We're in the city of El Dorado. I would just like to blow this up just this little bit, just a little bit more. El Dorado something. Got some mountains going on. Is this El Dorado, Nevada? El Dorado. I don't know, but there's mountains. Natural spring water. 10 to 1, it's tapped. It's on Thompson Avenue. 870 is your area code. Surprisingly quality cameras. I guess not. I mean, business view is usually better. We know we're on Thompson Ave. In El Dorado. Oak Street and Thompson is our corner. We're still okay in the parking lot. Dentists are next door. It's, you know, your typical medical park. South Arkansas Eye Clinic. It's a beautiful thing. We're in El Dorado, Arkansas. Crazy. Did not even know there was. There it is. Didn't even know such a place existed. Give me Thompson. Thompson runs what? It's kind of like this corner thing going on. So Thompson does like a UE. I'm looking north, south, east, west. Something like that, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Hillsborough. There's Oak. Oak and Holloway. Is it Oak on the other side? It's Oak down here. We follow Oak. South Arkansas Eye Clinic. The Kinslow Eye Center. Dock me a point. Oh, you're going to give me full score on that one. You're too kind. Now we appear to have slipped into an Indian art exhibit. I'll find out after my soda. Ah, 3 guesses, 3 minutes. It's a beautiful thing for an interior challenge. It really does. This is a Royal something something. Frances Whistling Inge, MCA Queen, 2004. Wow, she's gorgeous. Frances Leatherbury Williams, 1982. Your queen. We have Queens of the MCA with an Ibeck. just a plain old goat, apparently. Wait, let's see if I can read anything else on that. Other than the striker's goat. Not really. Okay. Alright, well, there's a goat. For a second there, I thought the goat wore that. That would be hilarious. Isn't this interesting? Coronation Hall, 1953. Ooh, what is this? It's the Strikers Club, Temperance Hall. Strikers Hall, Strikers Goat. This is wild. Got 2 floors here we could check out. Royal Family of Patrons. The Mobile Mardi Gras Timeline. Mardi Gras observed for the first time by residents of the New World by French pioneers at 27 Mile Bluff, the first settlement of Mobile. Strikers for oldest remaining mystic society in America, the Strikers Independence Society, 1842. Cowbellions. The first masked parading society in America. Is this interesting? Wow. Wow. I mean, look. I understand there's still some deep felt feelings in the South, but it is not the war of northern aggression anymore. It's like not even close to being okay. If you keep wondering why I'm zooming in and out, it's because I want to scroll this with my scroll wheel. They're still calling this the Great War. We don't do that anymore either. Well, so we're in Mobile. One would presume at this point. Alright, what's on floor 2? Wow. This is some fancy chicanery going on here. I know I'm not using that word correctly. I'm a YouTuber. I can say what I want. That just creates drama. Clickbait. Frog misuses chicanery. News at 11. I mean, we're in Mobile, Alabama. It appears to be some sort of carnival thing. Could you imagine having to wear these trains? Good Lord. You wore that with this train. Crazy. A Confederate flag on the back of it. Of course you did. Appears to be a king and queen for this tradition. Wow. Look at that. I wonder if they're custom to the individual that wears them. I don't know. Let's go back to the first floor. Back with the goats. That's just wild, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Mobile Carnival Association, the MCA. I'm spending more time in this than perhaps is necessary because I'm trying to, like, you know, maybe get some indication of where in Mobile this is. Exit's blocked, dude. Exit's blocked. I've often wondered that. Why do you have your control panel so easily seen? Oh, it's like a dress-up room. Sure. Alright, we're not going to get anything else out of this, apparently. So let's just go down to Mobile, Alabama. It's huge. We need to try and find Mobile Civic Center, Gulf Coast Inspirations. We need to find, like, the MCA, the Mobile Carnival. We might have to do we did in Utah and square it up and just scan for it. You know, I don't know how far outside of Mobile itself it's going to be. You'd think it'd be relatively central, though, wouldn't you? I think it's part of the Civic Center? Seems less likely, honestly. There it is. What do you think we were, about central? It'll dock me a point regardless. It didn't! Do you realize that we're running a 2-point shy score of American Interiors Challenge? That's ridiculous. Amaretto, white, rosé, Orient Chardonnay, something blanc, and Viognier, perhaps? Different types of wine. Nice piano. I mean, you know, for what it is. More wines. This is the only floor. Looks like an old barn. Lots of windows. The mezzanine is reserved for something members only. Some sort of club. Something Road Club members. Bluff? Looks like Bluff. Bluff Road Club members only. Well, I don't want to be a Bluff Road member. Wow, this one's tough. This one's tough. Yeah, you did a good one here. You're balancing out the ease of the other four. That's a New York license plate, though. Almost 100% that's a New York license plate. I don't know what that's going to help. Look, this is technically not a road. Okay, it's leaving us here. It's a vineyard. Which would make sense with all the wine choices. Okay. Definitely a vineyard. No doubts there. Okay, they do olive oils, $28 a bottle. A little nuts. Oh, it's a Cabernet Franc, not Blanc. Grape and ginger sodas, vintage. Government warning. Only in New York would you expect to see all of those warnings. It's got to be New York. It's just a matter of where. And none of these are straight onto the bottle. Okay. Ooh, are we in Martha's Vineyard? You think maybe? It's cliched. Especially since it's not New York, though. I don't think it is it? It's Massachusetts, right? I do not remember where Martha's Vineyard is. It's not on Long Island. It's its own island. It's off Massachusetts, I think. One of these, yeah. But it's possible. It's possible. Alright. It's members for what only? Mezzanine is reserved for Bluff Road Club members only. Well, you know what? I'm a Bluff Road Club member, so let me in. Boy, I was really hoping there'd be more clues up here. Outdone yourself this time, good sir. This is what happens when you brag about being only 2 points off a perfect score. You get humbled. I think the New York plate is a clue, but it could be somebody traveling just as easily as something else. Nothing in the floor. Road bluff. I don't get that one. It's also aeronometer, perhaps. Oof. You sit at a desk at a wine place and get tipped. You really get paid better. Probably the mug on the piano tells us what we need to know. It's the wrong way. Show me what's on the bottle, man. It's right there. I just can't read it. 3 guesses in 9 minutes, 2 guesses in 13. And really, this guess has taken the lion's share of it. I think you got us on this one. Don't know if there was an easy way to get here. Bluff Road Club members. Nothing on the doors themselves, is there? No. I'm very slim on the fact that there is a New York car here. Martha's Vineyard is technically in Massachusetts. So let's go back to New York. Let's say that we're on Long Island somewhere. Where is there a vineyard? This looks likely. It's definitely not the Splish Splash Water Park. No, sadly, I don't think we're going to find this one. Man, that's really disappointing. I'm not going to give up till I've seen all of Long Island, but I don't like our chances. Now we're into some real territory here. Alright, well... It's probably like upstate. Like that's where all their wine area is upstate. Go up by Kingston or Poughkeepsie or something. I think it'd be too cold up there though. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's Michigan wine, right? It's just a cold there. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, we're by Syracuse. No, we were on Long Island. I should have stayed with the guess on that one. It was the Contra Costa winery. You really had to zoom in there. That's really disappointing. Up until the end, it was a tremendous, tremendous, tremendous game. And we just got snapped in. 15 minutes longer than the challenge was going to be, basically. But that's the way it goes sometimes. It's a lot of fun, though. A lot of really good, a lot of good starts. We at least could have picked up some more scores if we had stayed on Long Island. I should have trusted that. It was water. I do remember that now. But, alas. That'll be where it is, $28,499. Thank you, Mr. Bearded Bread, for curating that. Of course, you can find that at the GeoGuessr subreddit. And a bunch of other challenges too. For now, though, we're out of time. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date to everything that happens. And until next time, cheers.